For your mama akwaba eya semu say the kroni de ebutu enya sam keto akra say the politicians na de ho ababaji Yvoune asemi a ekoso Ghana no lawyer Maurice Ampaw ena honorable Sam George edwo ano abegu nsem ni mu na utie de lawyer Maurice Ampaw kana ewo mu se eyodi asem eni nyin se asem na aba so say kom deepa FB Yvoune ho betimi akere no sa so na meto aso no Sam George say ewiase de ye obibi a ye friend maturity and ye obibi a ye friend privacy onipa bia you need to get something we call secret. If we say benefit day your secret is your power. It's Yvoune there why be so nanka there are some things we want manaka so there o keeping the secret. Make sure me where na send the cash makwa kwaje aboa from katwa ba me ba ye beka koti o ma no nsem a wo mo ka na yeso so ye de aka ho abrabusia fo abusia me ba isia
the radia ya mami abrumiso ya la ya mi abrumiso abrumiso digital business abrumiso money flowing abrumiso meaning I make up for online digital business amo no business no more it's one ma all the time so much cameras many my what am can was me say I need no experience or qualification man kwafurika to which me that the business no or yes scam no munni I make catch on yes scam or you're real but the man kwenye enough from na me you for the mint to see no more na moment that's no from of pay was sure there one my skepticism no one do so na mom na take the leap of faith. Just give me a call or WhatsApp me for more information.
Madam for me kwaya masai abebiem na chase me baya ensem de chese say the politicians let me say minim say we de ebinim to atwi enti na aba ne sade a yentimi enche every say wo hwe say the politicians ani abrom de omujim na enya asem keto na lawyer Maurice Ampaw e wasem bi opese okafa Yvoune asemi wi wo say efa bi no e favorable to Yvoune efa bi so e favorable to Sarkodie na case wo hwe say the case no e kono na e betimi edu ba bi a case no e bia Sarkodie pese wo push case no na court what they call court Emma court di asem na wo betimi push case no akọ no mesan say we ye ka bibi efa odi hu asem ene akwala oba mu a eno de eya na ensemi sa utimi court ekoka because ensemi one man and was say ba abonten but say opese ba abonten so I was say who the other part let's say the third party's reaction and say na ba abonten enye say bi awo no eye positive to you na ebi obi eye negative to obi na wo no to your interest no wo be your okay no na no nche say nsem no betimi aye de aba abonten keke ana wo de obi ko share kokuamu keke e kan nsem ne keke no a wo cheche wo nsem che na ma wo nsem aye de ama wetimi de wo nsem na ba abonten na say de yakọ ne kura no right akrampo a you can say ata right probably abua kaka ata the otro book you from saying altar o tro book ne krampo e ho betimi aba asem e wo mu if say Yvoune na ba be hye kukuam no why de no wakasa e no aka ne nsem atro no watro so find it out say ye no kre say enye no kre and how they mika and how this nsem yi aba abonti it's a Sarkodie person push you on with this case Sarkodie betimi aide e push you on yankwane koti asema lawyer Maurice Ampaw e ka fa nsem yi ho ye ba ya to aso.
This impression is somebody who thinks that he has the right to express himself and then put out the past experience and the lessons in life. But in life, no, in law, no, everything you do has an effect and then the consequences. Into your actions, no, you must be guided by your actions in such a way. Say whatever you are doing, no, you end up having your neighbors in mind, so that negligently, no, take your phone with you, so and not intentionally, no, you don't cause damage to their reputation or even end up spreading what we call fake news, which is criminal in nature. And you know, everything they are doing, everything that they are saying, whether it's the book, it amounts to publication. Once you write it, and then it is published, to a third party, the content of the book, will now have effect on anybody you have mentioned, whether positively or negatively, because the publisher of the book, will be held liable if third party read. Now they start having in mind, say, oh, Obi reputation has been run down, and now the panel has been exposed to public related and contempt, and now the respect and cafe in panel in your. But the most important thing is that if the statement is true, that is where the defense comes in, because truth covers and protects everything. Nobody can sue you for the truth. If the thing is true, it ends there. You have not been defamed. You are not even insulted. It is what it is. That is my initial comment. So Yvoune feels that whatever he's saying, is the truth, absolute truth, and he decides to push it out there. But let's learn something small. And yet, all in life, we call something. We have something we call the law of confidence. And then we share between two people should be put out there. And even in the state, the nation Ghana, we have what we call official secret. You will never be officially when you become an official officer of any company and I be at the state, you swear an oath to keep matters confidential, to keep it secret. There was state secret, your official secret, and your secret in relationship. There are certain things we don't want you to put out. The most important secret is to buy sexual relationship. Sexual relationship secret is very crucial. So only obada, no bemanu obada, and no obada bemada yenka. The only time you can go and say, well, rape you, but say confidentially, what chairman, I mean, why enjoy means why enjoy. Now later no, without my consent, no, what the problem with me sue for breach of confidence, because in that I'm no die no sebi yeah kodano yan kra amansai yan try book and she book me say koda and e koda so you me no pe na koda until we keep sexual matters. That's why my worry is that the trend where people are now sitting down for women to be coming out, it's because you don't know your right. But because I'm me too, so only never get them to the one that plan and my report, I sue for breach of confidence, and I make a lot of money. But this nonsense must stop. Where everybody stop there, and you see, it is worrying because people are there taking advantages, and then they are not only exposing people to ridicule, but they are violating their right to privacy. In the Muslim, they're private too. In the Muslim, they're Muslim. Unless who abuse the panel, meaning who the panel near that just for the weather, and I know what they talk about one year. But if there's no criminal element, so many what that on a consensual basis, you know, you pay for your bone, tell young crown, Minia, young crow, you question them, you question them, you do light. Which I say, you can sex now when I say, or Baluka, it's with the pillow crap to the Nano, so that own titibu. You know, such a way say, you Obia said the draws, Obia said the Kesa, you piano, you or anything that could be, you did some money in terms of sexual. You hear master, I was a piano, you innocently. That's how society ought to be. Because we don't want a society whereby and I'm ready me, and I'm ready me, and it is becoming worrying because it's coming from the female. And that's my worry. This is the men hardly. It's difficult for those of them. I think you have to tell that used to swallow. Remember, they tell you, the crowd,
and but one way you phone who can tell him on any question, but so is it the case your criminal code? No, say now can breach of confidence. Say me no wada, me do, me any side no, osi etiamra.
And that's criminal, a civil wrong.
Okay,
criminal.
Okay,
it's not a crime to. And next time, so the catch will be say, Unada, Unada, police to be so bad, to sue for confidence. A civil wrong.
Okay.
Or I say a civil matter, because the person goes to court and says that my lord, on this day and day, I admit say when you will die, but I didn't abuse him. Hey, but he has now put that information out there. Until we tell me from with this my sexual relationship confidential relationship. I dear Mina, you will soon. Woman, a pure bunting, I must say, I know, make what you me. This is the damage. So when you come out to say about your right to confidence has been breached, because depending on one consent, and the two know it is not in the public interest. Obi no be da, and your public interest matter. It is security matter.
Okay, so Yamra Yvonne Nelson Bookie na mingi nipa bako and indeed we share book no kra na say ni aba ba yen kasa ho pa ba yen komo pa ye nyumtuni Sarkodie book no mu e fa ba bi ho no a oka sa se woni Sarkodie edaye omudi mpemu agoro e ma ofa yefunu Emma Sarkodie ka kire ne se onko yiyefu nyinsen nungu enti okoya abortion Emma Sarkodie kra ni ne manager no omtwi no drive na omden call clinica onko ya abortion no two things na mpese ye kan ho asem wa hanum say ni edi kan se ne awu kire mi a okay about year say breach of confidence in the ka ho sa asem na odi atu dwa no ni edi kan na che se no e breach of confidence and na two abortion say etia Ghana mramwa
you
and you say we are sana say oh confess boni bia wa ye no so no
yes to a crime well for the self-incrimination it's a serious and you see if we have a serious country by this time Sarkodie you will not say too better because criminal offense any expiry date oh for you to say obinium and now the party say koji why implicating because abortion attempted abortion is a crime under our laws. And now, there was an attempt. Depending on the but ABI one possibility. But the one who attempted and the one who actually aborted the baby, including the doctor, abortion, they are all criminals. They are all potential criminals.
And in Kausi way, Ghana, your mind be a Juma.
In fact, abortion. Ghana, we take things lightly. Our security agencies refer say this is a matter of private matter. But seriously, abortion, yes. There's a law governing abortion. Abortion can only be done by a licensed doctor. And the second circumstances, the doctor should say the life of the child, and the mother, is at risk. There are procedures by which we allow legal abortion. We have something we call legal abortion. But if the abortion is not sanctioned legally, and you say because Sarkodie say own to me, or you're ready, also the abortion. Let us say, why implicated Sarkodie say he attempted to abort, and I also call why aborting. It's really no because crime has no expiry date, no. The states will be interested in getting them.
And why I said yes, Senya, because I said we about Betudra. Me have say Ghana for security agencies in the Adina Mate. Is this a Ghana need this year been to call police station because no,
see the hypocrisy of the system. I told us they will be like one year. Whatever the child rights international, I put people who don't call you or the banner. That's how I make it known. And they took up the matter. Killing of a baby, a crime. It will be the confession say what committee abortion. You don't expect a complainant.
Say no, and your fetus, say your baby, Anna.
Oh, baby. The movement will be so on in law. No, that thing is a human being. Because it is only a human being they are aborting. And the stage, you see, you have to determine the stage they do here. Yvoune and catch say 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. It means that doctor know your abortion, he should be held responsible. But doctor engage in illegal abortion, and he should be held responsible. And you know, in a democracy where we go after criminals, we are serious, I just say a BBC abortion, is dependent upon Ampaw. So I was expecting either the DOSU, we have this domestic violence with the unit of the police to be interested. 2, Minister of Women and Gender to be interested. 3, Human Rights, Child Rights International to be interested. But anybody, lastly, anybody who feels strongly can petition the director of CID for investigation.
But Ghana, Senya Wukin said, Necrano or any book signing, or Accra more. police ni born ho ban police ni dinechi a protect no crew ni ye crew ni enimu ansa ni amanamo se ohwe ebia Yvonne Nelson actress ni fame obo ni din awaji we are sure say mra kwan so pa ye den be fa mra kwan so.
That is my worry. Ghana, I see one thing. Say the issue of equality before the law, no, it's a lie. It's just a saying. And now nobody's above the law. In Ghana, no, when democracy, the law, the constitution says that there should not be discrimination, there should not be selective justice. No, the ones in Ghana, no, when you are famous, the law cannot handle you. When you are connected, the law cannot handle you. When you are influential, the law cannot handle you. When you are a star, the law thinks that, oh, you are more than an asset, than a liability. And, you know, giving Yvonne Nelson the stature and the role in society. And then, remember, the reason why the law cannot handle it is say, or you're widely connected, but if you become a general, what do you say? Well, that's to say.
And Pacho, men family met to us a move.
That can say, what Yvonne has. And you have been able to be vulnerable. And you know, Nipas are not touching now. Now, there are some people, you look as if they are not touchable because information one concerning institutions, we have to be the agra. Maybe or better cancer, no evidence. Yvonne might be obia. Although people think that but criminally, when people want to decide to deal with it now, there are two things that will happen. Quickly, there will be state interference. It's linked to the politicians. They will step in. It's linked. Nobody I want to be the president. I could tap it. I feel Obeka and say we don't want the president. I could tap it. And so politically, he has this crowd. If you two only big men. Look at the people he has associated with in the movie industry.
Yeah.
And, they are the people who are likely to intervene. I can say, oh, we have weightier matters. Matters are bread and butter issue like amount for.
Nti we hu hia
it never be like so a good severe for the state to get involved in it danger even.
So Sarkodie so senya bi kan say bia we di fame no ucheche we say eya no krase yes woni no die woni no fa ifunu na tese ndie no kra untimi nka say we di fame won.
Oh yeah, true. But one of the defense to defamation is the truth. We also say that the truth stands. Once somebody speaks the truth about any statement, not even it goes to damage you or whatever, there's no defamation because the truth will always stand. It is only when anytime occurs will be a good then you will patch and say, but the moment assembly look, what you say in life, you be a piano and say, oh, seek the woman. I'm telling you, the man. Say, why you be? Now, Obi say, we are. You feel within yourself, say, on the same way. For example, where do you say money? Now, why you are there? Where you are there? For where you are there? Now you are chill. Now, so you're confided. I don't know. I'm confided. But they don't know for this. Oh, yeah, you know what we are not. Good. And you know, Sarkodie, you know why you're there. And yet, criminal aspect of the get a linking to say, on no cohoya abortion. I don't know, Sarkodie will bet you the next anchor, Sarkodie for breach of confidence. I don't know, die now. And say, yeah, they will never be wouldn't know catch a man for say, when the man died. Remember me, man, no. Yes, you are the say, you or bad die and cat, and the members would die and cat. I don't hear.
I was a force of Sawati. I naturally say, I didn't dear. Yvonne Nelson, what to treat me, Mampamilka. Now, one share a bit me, a pa. Now, see, according to lawyer, said your lawyer, can now watch us or a lawyer, ye pa. From said that said your tunable, a year, some baku, a church, Munacosia Boaje, a busa no church, and some mudia. Now, a dear, when you ever find a kukwema catch Yvonne Nelson say, well, when your own freck kukwemu, no catch Sarkodie say, sorry, because Cecilia, Sarkodie so ready to push her. Ebe hard because somehow abe kano wo dey discard the egu bottom a wo dey cause pain e wo obi ade obi abrabo mu ebe so ya so na enko Sam George on mo na enko ti asem wa Sam George nso so eka Sam George say ewi asenyam sem nyina na eka.
I think she's been a very
Tracy
big,
success?
yeah, I've seen her tweet, and I think that I celebrate her as a woman. This is someone she's worked in my constituency with her foundation. She came to work with my office and did some distribution, and my respect for her has gone very up. I mean, her commentary on this matter makes me understand why Saka stuck with her for all this while. And Sarkodie is someone I've known for very many years. At the time I gave Sarkodie a show, he was a backup artist. He was a backup artist to RTVs when I took him to Cape Coast in my previous life as an event.
Around what do you think she should have written this book?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm not against, and I think people must write books. I'm working on something. People must write books to tell their stories, but you must be. I don't want to use the phrase emotional intelligence because you've used it, but you must be able to measure what you put out and what you don't put out. I mean, imagine me putting out a book and chronicling all the times me and my wife have had a fight. To what intent and purpose does that serve? Okay, and putting out the sordid details of fights or putting out sordid details from your private life that go a long way to hurt other people outside of you. You begin to question some of those things, you know. But let me say hi to Tracy. I think Yvonne Nelson's book is a very bold attempt at a tell-it-all. However, following the commentary that's coming out, it appears that it's not really a tell-it-all. It's a selective tell-it-all. There are questions about some of the narrations that have been made. We're beginning to see a lot of pushback on social media, people disputing some of the things she's saying, and people adding things to.
But that's to be expected for a book like that.
Yeah, but I still hold the view that certain things ought to remain private. No matter how blatant you want to be or how bold you want to be, certain things. That's why there's a word called privacy.
Some have said that element shows her lack of emotional intelligence. Do you agree?
I'll leave the jury out on that. Before the headlines become some judge says Yvonne Nelson lacks emotional intelligence. And then that becomes a whole new social media thing. I would leave the jury out. I won't comment on that.
Abusia ahana mrema me di mejume dey yes ma no keka me ba bi dwume me di syndicate ko so share like comment say na subscribe for me abrina other for me say online digital business ene aboa me ye pa me pacho for my number na Ampaw me cha kwan san so na edwa ne pa cheche na hwe me efia me wei maye kama nyina me shefie na me di fried rice anopa jollof ewia fried rice enwumre jollof anopa also so show my cha kwan na yeah or just make your order na omo de bebe obi ana pesa ko on mo omo Instagram baby MTN for office no one e hono mo anom other for manuato